Okay, so what if I told you that the real key to a free, meaningful life isn't about becoming more important? What if it's about realizing just how insignificant you are? I know, it sounds kind of out there, right? But it's this radical idea from Yashpal Singla that we're going to dive into. We're going to see how our tiny place in the cosmos might not be a curse at all, but actually a beautiful gift.
Just let that one sink in for a second. Not even a pause in a breath. Wow. That one line, it just forces you to hit the brakes on all your daily worries, doesn't it? It makes you zoom out to this perspective that is, honestly, it's kind of dizzying. And really, this is the jumping off point for everything we're about to unpack.
All right, so let's start by just trying to get a handle on this incredible scale, this cosmic timeline that makes our lives look like, well, like a tiny fleeting spark. And this is where things get truly mind-bending. I mean, think about it. We see our lives in decades, right? 80, maybe 90 years if we're lucky. A whole century feels like forever to us. But when you put that on the cosmic timeline, our entire civilization, I'm talking every empire, every war, every single invention, it's less than a flicker. It just barely even registers. This cosmic day idea really drives the point home. Seriously, picture this. If the entire age of the universe was condensed into just one single day, your whole life, every memory, every hope, every dream you've ever had, it would all flash by in less than a nanosecond. It's like a vibration so quick, it's over before it even has a chance to begin. So while we're all down here stressing out about our jobs and our ambitions and our fights, the cosmos just keeps rolling along completely and totally indifferent. You know, hundreds of our generations could come and go, and from that cosmic viewpoint, absolutely nothing has changed. It really does make all our self-importance feel a little, well, a little comical, doesn't it? Okay, so if we follow this logic all the way to its conclusion, it leads us to a pretty unsettling place. We end up having to face a question that feels really heavy. And this is the big one, isn't it? The question that just naturally pops up. If our lives are so ridiculously short, if the universe doesn't even notice we're here, then what's the point of any of it? And there it is. From that cold cosmic perspective, the answer is brutally simple. No. Nothing we do makes a lick of difference to the grand scheme of things. And hey, if you think that sounds bleak, you better brace yourself, because it's about to get a whole lot more personal. All those struggles you're going through, the project you're stressing over, that argument you keep replaying in your head, on a cosmic scale, the universe doesn't even blink.
And what about the wins, the promotions, the big achievements, those moments you felt like you were on top of the world? Yeah, those vanish too. Just gone, dissolved into the static of space.
That constant anxiety about tomorrow, the worry about what's going to happen next week, next month, next year, it's just a tiny flicker in a dream the universe has already forgotten.
And this one might be the toughest pill to swallow. Even our biggest plans to change the world, to leave a legacy, from this perspective, it's all pointless. It feels pretty hopeless, right? But this is where everything flips. This is where the whole perspective turns on its head. This isn't the end of the story, not by a long shot. In fact, it's the beginning of something really profound and incredibly liberating.
So what if all that brutal truth we just went through, what if that isn't the final word? What if it's actually the start of something new?
And here it is. This is the beautiful twist in all of this. If nothing matters, that doesn't make life meaningless. It makes life freeing. Your cosmic irrelevance isn't a curse, it's a gift. It's like the universe is handing you the ultimate permission slip to finally stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Why? Because the world was never yours to carry to begin with. Just look at this. Once you accept that you're just a tiny speck, you're suddenly free from all these insane pressures we put on ourselves. You're not here to fix the world. You don't have to save humanity. You don't need to build some eternal monument to your name. All of those impossible burdens, they're just lifted. So what takes their place? Something so much simpler, and honestly, way more beautiful. All that pressure to do and to achieve gets replaced by a simple invitation to just be, to be awake, to be aware, and to be present for this one brief, miraculous flicker of existence that you've been given. And that brings us to this final, really elegant metaphor that just perfectly captures this whole shift in purpose. Think about it like this. A musician doesn't play an instrument just to get to the end of the song, right? They play to enjoy the act of playing. And in the same way, we're not here to reach some destination or achieve some grand thing or prove anything to anyone. Life isn't a race to a finish line. The point isn't the final chord. The whole point is the music itself, the joy of playing. So it really all boils down to two simple steps. Step 1, let go of that need to matter to the entire cosmos. Just drop it. And step 2, start experiencing the dance of your own brief existence. Fully embrace it for the short time you're on the stage.
And so, this whole cosmic journey brings us right back to you, with one simple question. If the whole point isn't to leave behind some timeless masterpiece for the ages, but just to enjoy the act of playing, what music will you play? What beautiful, fleeting song will you make with this one precious, cosmic blink of a life you have?